Welcome back everybody to Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet, Miami, Florida. I'm your host Broncos Guru in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, and it's another Wavy Guru Productions back down here at Haulover. And it's a little bit of a rough day if you can't tell down here at the inlet. This crew's taking a nice slow roll approach in, and they're kind of cheering a little bit as they come into the inlet, almost taunting Haulover, and that's never a good idea. Let's see how the rest of our captains fare as they come rolling through the inlet, as this crew looks like they're going to continue to taunt Haulover and make their way on in. Our first round contestant is going to show you just how rough of a day it really is here at Haulover right now. The waves are big, and it is a tough day for boats both coming in and exiting out of the inlet, as we're going to see this blackfin attempt to do here, and they go big right off the bat. They smacked that first wave, spray everywhere, but they're going to continue with the throttle down and work their way on out of the inlet. I do have to admit though, I'm pretty impressed by this boat and this captain through that first stretch. It was a rough pounding they took right there, and they kept the throttle down, but now all of a sudden we are seeing the dividends of Haulover giving you a smacking up front. These guys are slowing it down here on the backside, and he keeps looking back. I hope we don't see it because he did so well in the front. I want to give this boat the win. Unfortunately though, it looks like what I thought was coming probably is, and it's going to be that infamous Haulover U-turn, and unfortunately this boat's going to wind up taking a loss for the boats in the first round, which just kind of stinks because I really was pulling for these guys. They did really well coming out the gate, but Haulover gave them just a little too much. Our second round contestant is going to show you what it's like when you come rolling through Haulover hammer down. Here we're going to see this crew on the Seafox 328 just pound their way straight out of the inlet. They've got the hammer down, they're just going to let the boat do the work. They're sticking kind of to the north side of the inlet, which is the calmer side, and they're easily going to make their way out without any issues and take a win for the boats and even catch a little air at the end. Our next contestant is going to show us what it's like when you come rolling through Haulover on a rough day, but you've got the wrong boat for the day. And right here we're going to see just that. We're going to see this bay boat with a very shallow freeboard try and come roll out of Haulover Inlet on a big day. Typically this might not have a good ending, but our captain actually did the right things here. He took it slow and easy. Not every boat can blast their way out of Haulover. He's stuck to the north side of the inlet, and he's quickly getting out of the current pull. In other words, he's moving out of the inlet where the tides are flowing to try and get into calmer water. And actually, to my very astonishment, he's actually going to take a win for the boats here in this round. Our fourth round contestant isn't going to have the same kind of luck, and this is just not a good situation. Spotted just a little bit outside of Haulover Inlet, we have what appears to be a capsized vessel. Nobody appears to be with the vessel. The vessel's actually marked by the Coast Guard okay, so it has been already inspected. The problem with this is it now becomes a navigational hazard for boats trying to cross through and exit Haulover Inlet. Here we can see the vessel floating a little bit outside of the inlet, but as we know from the videos that we've seen, boats like to come hauling tail out of Haulover, and with this boat being upside down with a black painted hole in the bottom, it is going to make it kind of hard for some of our vessels to spot. Miami-Dade police were called. They did come out to check the vessel, and as we mentioned, it has already been searched by the Coast Guard, but it just has not been pulled from the water yet. Now this does make for an interesting call here in this round though, as Haulover didn't cause this, but this definitely can't be a win for the boats, so I guess I have to give this round to Haulover. Either way guys, if you're ever out in the waters, make sure to keep your eyes peeled. Things like this can pop up anywhere. That's going to take us to our fifth and final round, tied it to a piece. Who will take the win this week? Will it be the boats or Haulover Inlet? And here we're going to see a cigarette smoking its way out of the inlet. These guys started from an idle, they're going to pound that throttle down, and they're going to start working their way back into Haulover. It's a big rough day. Let's see how the boat fares as it starts to make its way into the inlet. Here we got these guys waving to the cameras, getting excited. The boat's moving pretty solid now. We get a little spray action, get a little close to stuffing the bow, but we keep it up, and it looks like they're going to make it in and take a win for the boats, and that's going to give the boats the win in this episode. Thanks for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, be sure to check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who gets us all these great images down at Haulover Inlet. My channel Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And of course we've got the Miami Boat Ramps channel that focuses on all the hilarity that happens in the boat ramps in South Florida. And if you haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.